Come paint an OC with me while I talk about problems every artist has. Most of us have at least one thing we're bad at. For example, I find I'm bad at hands and feet, which I'm currently still working on. The first one is clothing and design. I slightly and honestly still struggle with this for finding the best outfit and worry if it's too simple or too complex. And I'm not really much into fashion, so clothing details I don't honestly pay too much into the detail. And I know some with other artists has the same problem as well. I find the best way to get over this is to look at many other references, plus thinking about the character's environment and background. The second one is the balance and symmetry. This is another issue I have been dealing with in my art, like with keeping the eyes lined up, even and match. The best way to improve this is, if it's in tablet, to flip the canvas once in a while, or if it's done on paper or canvas, is to stop and come back to it well with a fresh pair of eyes. Another way is to take your time with it and to have references to assist you. For example, Pinterest. The third problem is anatomy. This is the one every artist is usually to have problems with, and usually it's very hard to do, especially with the human body, and it can be very complex. A way to improve it is to ask your family or friends to pose for you, of course with clothes on, and try to draw them within that pose. If you still don't feel comfortable with asking someone else to pose for you while you sketch them, I find that if you draw your own hand while looking at it, or you could also use your other photos of yourself, or to try to draw yourself in a mirror. If you're able to go and find some images of models, you can try to draw their poses as well. And yes, I'm aware that my paper is not really absorbing the paint too well. I'm just trying to put together some colors I think will look good for this new character of mine that I've been working on. There's the little frogs there, that's her little pet. I'm going to paint it in a little bit. The paint I am using, I got off Amazon. It's Hemi, it's gouache. I'm still trying to figure out and learn this new medium. I'm so used to using pencil crayons and just using watercolor, so I can figure out a little more if I add water to this gouache paint. I'm trying to add a little bit of shadow, purple shadow, with the character's hair. By adding less of the water, I'm thickening it up to add these shadows. Okay, so here working on the front, the bangs. I'm just adding a little bit more water to try to smoothen this hair out. I'm doing now is I'm trying to add color to the shirt, adding some white to the brown, and I realized that it's the paint is reflecting a lot from the extra light I have in the background, so I had to turn that off to hopefully not have the reflective light in your guys' faces. And the outfit for her for this OC is it's more in like a swampy area, so I kind of gave her kind of something more simple to wear and easier for her and more comfortable, since she is where there's mostly water, vines, etc. I'm now working on the little sensors. I don't know what exactly to call these, but I'm just painting these in. I decided to go with like this fairy pastel pink, which I actually really like. I was debating earlier if I wanted to add that for hair or not, but I thought it would stand out more with this. And for the flower in her hair, she usually has two, one on each side. So we'll, yeah, 2 flowers, one on each side. So for this one, since it is a side view, I have decided to go with a blue, a nice blue. I really like this blue as well. Again, like I said earlier, I realized that my paper is not really water absorbent, so that's why it doesn't really look the greatest when I added some water to it, to the paint. I'm trying to fix my little mistakes as well, just realizing going over it. Now I am adding a little bit of green to her because I kind of want to go like an iguana kind of look to her, not really a frog but an iguana. So I'm hoping I can, as I work on this character a little bit more, it will look more blended in, more neat and fresh, sharp, however you want to put it. And I'm just playing around at this point, trying to add some more character to the creature I want her to have be, which, like I said, is iguana. I don't know if I add too much green or not, but I'm hoping this is good for now, since it is just her side view. I wanted to take a little bit of break from the character and work on her little cute little pet frogs named Hoppers. Different poses of him. I am going with a nice green, swampy green. And added a little less water to the green so I can hopefully add some more depth or shadows to it. I'm trying to play around with just one shade, one color, and try and work with the shades within that. I love Hopper's big eyes. I find it really cute. I'm very proud of the frog. You can't see it off camera, but I'm currently mixing some black into the green I'm using. Try to make it more darker since I realized it's not really working. So with the black and the green, I'm trying to refix these shadows where I want it to be and blend it in to give it more depth. This is my first full-on art video, so my apologies. I'm still learning how to do like with the painting, voiceovers with my artwork. I've learned that I've seen that it's a bit too much and needs to be blended in more, so that's what I'm trying to do here. I moved over to another pose of this character. Yes, I've sketched it on July 15th. I'm now going over it with paint. So with the same black and green mixture that I've made, I'm using that to do the darker and the inner part of this lily pad umbrella. That would be cute for her, this really huge lily pad umbrella. I'm trying to get on into those corners. I do realize I need to try to go more slow with my painting. I am recording with one hand and painting with the other. So sorry with all like this shaking and everything. Just going to add the regular green that I was using earlier before I mixed it in with the black. And putting it on top of the umbrella, the lily umbrella. And with less water, I'm trying to make it more pigmented, so it'll be more bright and you can see that nice lime green. I did draw the character's face for that pose a little too quick. I was just trying to get like some pose and more idea of the outfit and less in the facial expressions there. I'm now working on like the little bottom part or the handle of this umbrella. You can see the character's full outfit a little bit more clearly, and her tail as well. I'm just grabbing some blue from the palette and adding the water drips from the rain, or attempted with the rain. And I just realized that I am aware that it's blending in. I should have let it dry a little bit. And honestly, but I noticed that the blue and the green were kind of blending in. I didn't want that, but this paper is not good for watercolor. It's not as absorbent. But it doesn't leak through, so I like the paper. It's thick though, and doesn't leak through. But yeah, this is what I've done so far. I'm not sure if I'll add more later on and paint the rest or just leave it. But yeah, hope this video is good. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.